First of all, I will introduce how to crane work. Tower cranes are a common feature at any major construction site. They are pretty hard to miss. They often rise hundreds of feet into the air and can reach as just. The construction crane use the tower crane to lift steel, concrete, glass tools like settling doors and generators, and a wide variety of other building materials. When you look at one of these cranes, what it can do seems nearly impossible. Why doesn't it tip over? How can such a long beam lift so much weight? How is it able to grow taller as the building grows taller? If you have ever wondered about how tower cranes work, then this video is for you. Here, you will find out the answer to all of these questions and more.
I will tell you about the part of the tower crane. Our tower crane consists of the same basic part. First, the base is built to large concrete bed that support the cranes. Second, the base connects to the mast or tower, which gives the tower crane its height. Third, slaving units that allow the crane to rotate. At the top of the slaving unit are the three parts. First, the long horizontal chip or working arm, which is the portion of the cranes that carries the loads. Second, the shorter horizontal machinery arm, which contains the crane motor and electronic as well as large concrete counterweight head. The third, operator cab.
In this section, I will tell you why don't the tower crane fall over. When you look at a tall tower crane, the whole thing seems outrageous. Why don't this structure fall over, especially since they have no support rails of any kind. The first element of the tower crane stability is a large concrete pad that the construction company pours several weeks before the crane arrives. This pad typically measures 30 feet by 30 feet by 4 feet and weighs 400,000 pounds. A large anchor bolt embedded deep into this pad support the base of the crane. The mast rises from this frame foundation. The mast is large, lattice structure, typically 10 feet square. The triangulated cross-member structure gives the mast the strength to remain upright. So these cranes are essentially bolted or anchored to the ground to ensure their stability. In the next section, you will learn how tower cranes grow.
How do they grow? Tower cranes arrive at the construction site on 10 to 12 tractor rigs. The crew use a mobile crane to first assemble a 14-foot until 12-meter mast that consists of the two vertical mast sections and the slewing gear. Then, the chip and the machinery section are assembled. The mobile crane then places these horizontal members on the pre-assembled mast section. The counterweights are added to rise to its maximum height. The crane grows itself one mast section at a time. The crew uses a top climber or climbing frame that fits between the slewing unit at the top of the mast. Here is the process. A. The crew hangs a weight on the chip to balance the counterweight. B. The crew detaches the slewing unit from the top of the mast. Large hydraulic rams in the top climber push the slewing unit up to 20 feet or 6 meters. The crane operator uses the crane to lift another 20-foot mast section into the gap owned by the climbing frame. Once bolted in place, the crane is 20 feet taller. Once the building is finished and it's time for the crane to come down, the process is resolved. The crane deassembles its own mast and the mobile cranes deassemble the rest.
Tell you about how much weight a tower crane can lift. A typical tower crane has the following specification. First, it has maximum unsupported height of 265 feet, maximum width of 230 feet, maximum lifting power of 19.8 tons, and counterweight 20 tons. The maximum load that crane can lift is 18 metric tons, but the crane cannot lift that much weight if the load is positioned at the end of the jeep. The closer the load is positioned to the mast or center of rotation, the more weight the crane can lift safely. The crane used to limit switch to make sure that the operator does not overload the crane. A. The maximum load limit switch monitors the pull on the cable and make sure that the load does not exceed 18 tons. Second, the load moment limit switch makes that the operator does not exceed the ton meter rating of the crane as the load moves out on the jeep. A cat head assembly in the slewing unit can measure the amount of collapse in the jeep and sense when an overload condition occurs.